I'm Mike Sullivan.
And I'm Lauren Sullivan. Chipping with your hybrid, one of my favorite shots in golf.
Easy. Okay, well, this is our third video on using the hybrid, and we're talking about chipping with the hybrid. Believe it or not, yes, chipping with your hybrid. And
my favorite shot in golf.
so here's the thing. If you are about to do a performance evaluation with me here in person, don't watch this part. Because I'll ask my new students to come in and show me how they hit a shot, a little chip from here to that flag on the back over there. And they grab their sand wedge. And what happens though is if I can hit one shot with a sand wedge here, so there's a bunch of green grass in between us. There's plenty of room for them to run it up. But they decide to take their sand wedge out and try to carry the ball to the hole. Okay, and you would think, oh, that was a pretty good shot, but it actually, I still missed the green actually. And if I were to use a putter, for example, I would probably do better than that, mishitting the ball. The other thing is that if you mishit this pitch shot, like if you actually mishit it a little bit, what's going to happen? Like there it goes.
Whoops.
Oh, geez. I almost hit Cedric.
Oh boy.
Okay, so there, disaster can occur by mishitting this thing. So we want to hit a shot so that if you miss it, it still could work out okay. So that gets us into the hybrid, right? So the hybrid has got a little bit of loft on it, but it does have just enough loft to kind of get the ball up a little teeny bit above the fringe, and you'll be able to actually learn to gauge your speed pretty well because the ball will actually react from the fringe almost the same as it would react from the green. So if you can learn to putt with it from up here, you can learn to chip with it from back there. And it's pretty simple. Just set up with the ball about in the middle of your stance. And I recommend choking down so that you're just barely touching on this club it's graphite, the graphite on the shaft, right? Now what if you hit a little fat? Well, if you hit a little fat, just super wide sole, see how wide, you can see how wide that is. That super wide sole, if you hit it fat, the energy gets like dispersed across the sole. It doesn't dig in, okay? If you blade it a little bit, that obviously doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of a difference. So let's just go ahead and whack it up there. Right, I didn't take a ton of attention to it. A little short, but a lot better than if I miss my sand wedge. Middle of stance, get down onto the graphite.
Oh, go in.
There we go.
You are something else. He loves doing that on camera.
I love doing that. So chip with your hybrid. It's a tough game. Make it easier on yourself.
So in summary, number 1, always practice, right? Number 2, choke down on the club. Number 3, center ball position. Anything else you got there?
Knock it in.
And knock it in, putting stroke. Hope that helps.
See you next time.